Welcome, friends. This is Under the Arch Sports. I'm Eric, and today we're going to talk about Brett Norfleet, the first commitment from Mizzou for the class of 2023. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and find us on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, guys, so on Saturday, prior to Mizzou's game against Florida, Brett Norfleet committed to Coach Drink and the Missouri Tigers. And what a start for this 2023 class for Mizzou. Brett Norfleet is 6'7", 225 pounds. In high school, he plays both tight end and defensive end. He'll play tight end in college. He's out of Francis Howell High School in St. Charles, and he's four-star. That's according to both Rivals and 24/7 Sports. Rivals has him as a 5.8 rated four-star, and they've got him number 222 in the Rivals 250. He's also ranked 7th in the state of Missouri. It gives you a hint to be that highly rated, 7th in the state. Just how loaded class of 23 is in Missouri, in St. Louis specifically. Anyway, according to 24/7 Sports, he is ranked number 197 overall, and they have him as a 90 rated four-star. So what kind of schools we're looking to get Norfleet? Well, a lot of them, really. You're looking at schools like Arkansas, Florida State, Kentucky, Michigan State, Tennessee, Virginia Tech, Washington, and a whole lot of others had offered him. So I got a chance to take a look at the film on Huddle of Norfleet, and the first takeaway was, with his height, his strides are so long that sometimes it looks like he's not running hard. I had to go back and make sure that he wasn't jogging, but no, he wasn't. His strides are just that long that it doesn't look that fast. With that height comes a huge reach advantage when he is blocking on the line. He just reaches out and he locks onto guys, and a lot of times they're just not tall enough. They don't have the reach to even do anything about it. He won't have that to rely on nearly as much at the collegiate level. So he'll have to, make sure that he doesn't get too dependent on that reach, but he has a mean streak that he can have translate to the college level. There were a number of plays where he'd line up inside at tight end right next to the tackle and set hike, plow right into the defensive end and just take him 25 yards down the field, pancake block. It was impressive to watch. When I saw the film, I had to look around a lot. They had to do a lot of the arrows pointing out, here he is, because you'd see him lined up out at receiver. You'd see him lined up on the line. You'd see him at defensive end. You'd see him a couple times lined up at defensive tackle. So he can play all over the football field. And, this ties into the fact that he's just very athletic. There was a play where he had the ball and a would-be tackler came at him and he hurdled him. He just straight hurdled him. So he's got the agility to be able to make a move like that, but then also the strength to be an effective blocker, as I was just talking about. And you got to be athletic to be able to play defensive end, D-tackle, tight end on the line, and outside it, basically as a receiver. And he can do all of those effectively. That's impressive. So what is Mizzou getting? What's the big picture here? Well, he is the first commitment for the class of 2023. It's always good to get number one on the board. It's a chance for Norfleet to kind of be a ringleader, at least early on. I don't know if he's an outgoing guy who will, kind of galvanize all the St. Louis recruits, like, hey, let's all stay home, or if he's more introverted. I don't know. Either way, a four-star on the board this early is going to get other recruits' attention. So that's good. And, as far as keeping Norfleet all the way to signing day of next year, the biggest competition may not be another football team, but it could be baseball. I mentioned him being very athletic. He's a pitcher, and he's got a fastball north of 90 miles an hour. There's talk that maybe he chooses baseball down the road. That is something, you know what? There's not a whole lot that Mizzou can do if he wants to play baseball. He is going to play baseball at Mizzou. We'll see how it goes with him being a two-sport guy. But if he chooses baseball, as his sole career down the road, gets drafted and all that, what can he do? But yeah, that's it. That's all I've got for today. Congrats to Brett Norfleet on your commitment. Congrats to Mizzou on getting a big one to start off the class of 2023. Thanks for checking out this video. Hope to see you guys next time.